why women of Mahabharata? Why not men of Mahabharata? I mean, what was that need that you felt to bring in a feminist perspective? And is that something that connects to the other works that belong to you?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for that question. So I sort of grew up as the daughter of a single mother who was divorced back in the 70s, at which point divorce was a stigma. So we were in many ways outliers to society. And, growing up, I think you pick up these cues. Nobody tells you to your face that you're these sort of odd ones out, but you pick it up, right? And you also pick up ways to cope with that, with being, so I think to this day, I'm really good at being an outlier anywhere. And I'm really glad for that experience. It was hard learning, but I think it was worthwhile. What it also taught me was to look at life through a very different lens, right? And to look at it from the point of view of other women and my mother's life experience, for instance, or my grandmother's life experience, right? And so a lot of my work, and I wasn't really, so I think I came to feminism via experience. It was not the sort of textbook learning, which I came to later as a university student and so on with my PhD and other things. And I was drawn to this whole field of feminist inquiry, if you like, right? As I said, based off experience, really. And so my PhD work was really looking at women writers in the self-respect movement. So that became a book that's just been reprinted now as the other half of the Coconut, Women Writing Self-Respect History, published by Zuban. And a lot of my poems, including the previous collection, Three Women in a Single Room House, really that collection is about three generations of women and that whole intergenerational trauma. What does it mean to be part of a family that's not a regular family? So for me, really, I think any text that I look at, I can't help this. It's almost like a bee in my bonnet, if you like, or a tick. I can't help asking, what if we were to rewrite this particular story from the perspective of a woman, right? And what if it's a non-mainstream telling? What becomes of the story? What happens to the hero or the heroine and how you imagine them?